Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! Oh my goodness, you guys are so kind. The kindness you have shown this YouTube channel blows my mind and never ceases to amaze me. Thank you so much for all the watch hours, everyone subscribing to this YouTube channel. If I have 1,000 girls subscribed to this YouTube channel, my heart goes out to each and every single one of you. And I mean that, because Descendants and Zombies has always had a special place in my heart, and it's obviously had a special place in your heart, and because I know how much it means to each and every one of you, every little girl out there. Thank you so much for believing in this YouTube channel as much as what you have, because I could just be a YouTube creator uploading videos that get no views and no subscribers, but you guys are exploding this YouTube channel with so much kindness. And yes, that is a Mickey Mouse coffee mug that I drink out of every morning. I told you I believe in what I say on this YouTube channel and what I do. I put so much time behind this YouTube channel, and that is the reason why I live in this house with so many stuffies and have the window open every morning so you can hear the birds chirping and the sun can shine in through it. I have every reason to have the sun shining in through my window every morning, and it's because of each and every one of you, for the love and support and the kindness you have shown this YouTube channel, which could have gone nowhere. Last summer, I really had my doubts that this YouTube channel was going to explode the way that it did, and it never ceases to amaze me. I have so many wonderful people subscribed to this YouTube channel, and the reach of this YouTube channel is absolutely incredible and leaves me speechless every single time. Because I say that because this time last year, I wasn't reaching dance studios. I wasn't reaching girls who wanted to be a part of the volleyball team. I wasn't reaching girls who wanted to be cheerleaders. I wasn't reaching girls who were victims of bullying, who are now standing up for what they believe in and standing up for themselves, and now I am. And I have the YouTube algorithm to thank, which are pretty much all of you guys. And if there was one niche that I could fall in love with all over again, it would have to be this one. Ruby Rose Turner gets me every single time for her kindness, which is why I'm going to miss Ruby being a part of the Descendants franchise as a whole. I don't know how you can do this thing without Ruby, and yeah, that's why every morning my reciprocal lights are the color of Bridget. They're pink, because I love her so much. There was just something about Ruby's kindness that inspired me to be a better person and to be more kind than what I probably ever was in my life. Now, I was always a sweetheart, and I always listened to people, and I always tried to help them make sense of whatever they were going through in life, kind of like what I've done for you guys, because I want you to know that no matter how many times you feel discouraged about a dream that you may have or a guy that you're in a relationship with, just know that you are a wonderful person and you are what helps make everything make sense in this life. You're the reason why the world spins on its axis, for those of you who don't know that, because girls are so much valuable, more valuable than they probably ever admit. And that's the thing that a guy really needs to figure out, is that a girl is more valuable than she ever says to a guy, and all she ever wants is to be appreciated for who she is. And I think that's what Descendants' message has always been, to be a powerful person, to stand up for what you believe in, and to be the best at everything you can possibly be, no matter how hard or how challenging it may have been. I love the script of all of the Descendants movies, but The Rise of Red was a very beautiful one. The music was incredible. The message of how life is sweeter when we all are is something that has resonated with me for the past year. I hope they have a song just as good in the score for Descendants 5, Wicked Wonderland. I'm really going to be paying really close attention to the music. I love music, and that's what a lot of my guy friends can't understand, is why I'm so into musicals. While I'll see Wicked for Good this year, while I'll see Descendants 5, Wicked Wonderland, why I was so excited about Descendants The Rise of Red. You know, whole new cast, no Dove Cameron, everybody was so skeptical on it, but Ruby Rose Turner just stole the show from me every single time and continues to steal it. Wherever you are, Ruby, out there, know that I love you so much, and I'm waiting for that helicopter to land on my helipad on my roof so we can shoot Descendants 5, Wicked Wonderland, Descendants 6, Descendants 7, Descendants 8, and beyond. Because I know how much each and every one of you loved Ruby so much. And then I heard all the criticism Kylie Cantrell was receiving on her TikTok account for not having been a Donald Trump supporter. Don't worry, Kylie, because even if you think nothing can be done about it, there is something that can be done about it, and that includes Jonathan Clarke announcing that he is running for President of the United States. For some of you who have heard or seen some of my recent videos, I seriously am contemplating running for President of the United States. I don't like seeing tears in Kylie Cantrell's eyes. And I mean that from my heart to yours, because I know how much Kylie means to each and every one of you. I don't like seeing tears in Kylie's eyes, because she's criticized for calling her fans cuties, and if it's not that, it's not being a Donald Trump supporter. I love her so much. She is an incredibly talented person. She is so strong. She is so fearless, and there is nobody that could have played Red better than what she did. I would imagine Disney sprinkled girls to play read all over the Descendants franchise, but ultimately drew the conclusion that there was nobody as more positive, conveying a more powerful message than what Kylie Cantrell was. And I love her. I just love her. I love everything about her. I love her personality. I love how she's just so full of life. And the same thing can be said about Ruby, too. I wish Ruby was here every night to play Fortnite with me on PlayStation 5 and help me make sense of life, because Ruby is just an incredible person. Her dedication to each and every one of you is what blows my mind. Kylie Cantrell's dedication to each and every one of you is absolutely incredible. Her dedication to social media, how she's always throwing up videos on her Facebook page, on her TikTok account, and she's always making time out of her busy schedule for each and every one of you. Kind of like yours truly. I have nothing to do today, nothing to do tomorrow, nothing to do the next day, nothing to do the day after that. So then I say to myself, I draw the conclusion that maybe I'll make a Descendants video for every girl that's ever loved this franchise. And this is the thing. The Descendants franchise is, here's the thing, and this is the way to look at it. The Descendants franchise is made up of so many girls who are feeling inspired by Kylie Cantrell, Ruby Rose Turner, Mila Baker, what have you. And I respect the hell out of you guys for loving it as much as what you do. You're so sweet. And you've shown so much kindness to this YouTube channel that I never ever want to let you down. The Descendants franchise is made up of people who are bullied, feeling discouraged, people who are confident, people who are not so confident, people who doubt themselves, people who think that they are amazing. There was a tremendous amount of diversity in this Descendants franchise, and this whole campaign, if anything, has inspired people to become stronger and to become better at what they do in life and to aspire to be something better. And that's why I give the writers and producers of this one a tremendous amount of credit. Now, I don't agree with how the social media department is really all over the Descendants cast, telling them what they can say, what they can't say, what they can post, what they can't post. So the first thing I'm going to do when I'm the director of Descendants and Zombies is, I give you my word, I'm going to fire everybody in the social media department. And why I'm going to fire everybody in the social media department, I think the Descendants cast are a whole lot smarter than what they're ever given credit for. And I think they can be trusted more than what they're ever trusted. I think that a lot of people are making decisions that don't have to be made, and I think we really need to take a chance on someone like Kylie Cantrell. Let's see how far Kylie Cantrell can go with the character Red and see how much she can bring it to life. If anything, Ruby Rose Turner did a phenomenal job bringing the young Queen of Hearts to life in a way that I don't think anybody else could have ever done it. I would have loved to have seen who was considered to play the young Queen of Hearts ever before Ruby, because I don't think anyone would have been able to do it as great as what she did. I've loved Ruby for forever. My heart is broken every single night that Ruby is not going to be a part of Descendants 5, because I got used to Ruby. There was just something about Ruby's voice being so satisfying for the lyrics of Life is Sweeter When You Are. It's such a beautiful song. And it is, yes, my favorite song of the whole Descendants score, of the whole Descendants franchise. And that includes songs like If Only, Space Between, You and Me, Chillin' Like a Villain, and so on. You can go on and on and on, but I'll always go back and revert back to Life is Sweeter When You Are, because there's never enough kindness in this world. When I moved into this house, I know it's 5 minutes away from a soda plantation and a chemical plant that could explode and we could all die. But when I moved into this house, all I ever wanted to do was spread a message of kindness. And I like to believe that I did that, but I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. As a YouTube creator, one can only hope that someone is going to hear his voice. And each and every one of you, for some reason, have heard my voice and are finding these videos on YouTube. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to sit behind this podcast microphone every single day of my life and record my thoughts and opinions on Descendants and Zombies for each and every one of you. It means so much to me, because I could have no subscribers, no view count, no watch hours, but you guys are blowing this YouTube channel up, and I want you to know that we are in this together. And if we are on a raft going up over the waves, if we are going to sink every single time, I will pull you towards shore. And I will help you make sense of every other video that you find on YouTube about opinions about Kylie Cantrell, which are sometimes very negative. I became very frustrated with how people were treating Kylie Cantrell online. Everything they could find negative to talk about when it came to Kylie Cantrell, they were talking about it. Everything they could find negative about Ruby Rose Turner to talk about, they were talking about it. And it really, really annoyed me. So I went out and put $5,000 behind this YouTube channel. I didn't care. I know it was a lot of money to put behind a YouTube channel to finance it with, but the thing is, if you have stuff and you have an opinion and you can't share your stuff, you can't share your opinion with people who love it just as much as what you do and appreciate it, then there's really no point. I have everything in this house. I have everything. I have no relationship with a girl or nothing, but I have everything. So the thing is, this is why I say that the Descendants cast can come here and live with me, and we can shoot Descendants 5, and we can have a whole lot of fun. The reason I say that is because if you have everything in your life, but you have nobody to share it with, like I have this YouTube channel to share with each and every one of you, life really has no meaning. But you guys have given me purpose, you have given me meaning, and this has really become my portal to let you know what I was feeling, what I was going through, and to share my own experiences with each and every one of you, and only hope that someone was going to hear it. I really do go to Booster Juice every day after I upload these videos and come home depressed that the guy who runs Booster Juice, his actual name is not Booster. As funny as that sounds, that's what I do. I go to Booster Juice, I order a fruit smoothie, and come home and hope I get 15, 20 subscribers, which you can help me out with. Because for every single person who watches these videos, for every single person who may hit the subscribe button and run their finger across it, the YouTube algorithm pushes these videos further out there, so someone like yourself who loves this content so much can find it. You know, I know last year I said a lot of crazy things about Ryan McCartan and how he treated Dove Cameron, but I like to believe that I was justifiable in saying what I did. I don't think any girl should ever be treated the way that Ryan McCartan got away with treating Dove Cameron. Only because Dove wanted to be herself, and he wanted this perfect image for the media. Let me just say this, Ruby, be yourself. Kylie, be yourself. And inspire people to just be you, because there's no better person in this lifetime to be than just you, because there is only one you. And if a guy can't see for you for what your value is worth, then you're pretty much wasting your time. And I mean that from my heart to yours, from one heart to another. We are in this together, and I'm really excited about the Worlds Collide Tour happening this summer. 43 states, arena dates are going to be seeing this, and everybody is excited about this, and they have a reason to be excited about it, and I'm excited for you. I'm kind of feeling let down that I'm not going to have the opportunity to watch this and be a part of it, because I always wanted to dance with a bunch of zombies on stage, dance with my favorite Cinestars, direct the Worlds Collide Tour. You know, I saw a lot of reviews of this, and I saw a lot of PR for Descendants, and I've seen people, you know, interviewing Kylie Cantrell, and they couldn't even remember that Hannah Montana and the Jonas Brothers Worlds Collide Tour from 15 years ago was one of the most popular world tours that Disney had put off. If you're interviewing Kylie Cantrell, at least know your history of High School Musical, at least know your history of the backstory of Hannah Montana, how it came to be and how it happened. It's ridiculous. They just put themselves out there as people who know everything about Kylie Cantrell, but what they don't tell you is they study for hours prior to the interview. I have never prepared anything on this YouTube channel before I ever jumped on here on this podcast, because I wanted to speak from my heart. I think it's the most powerful way to address your fans is by speaking from your heart and just sharing in your experiences. You know, if you go on top of a hill and take a picture of yourself in front of a castle, then tell your fans that you went on top of a hill and took a picture of yourself in front of a castle to feel as if you were part of the Descendants and Zombies franchise. If you live 5 minutes away from a soda plantation that could explode, then tell your fans that. I've been meaning to take a picture of it. I will get around to doing that probably in the next couple of weeks or so. I've got a lot to do, like produce these videos for each and every one of you and get them out there for you, because I know you guys are waiting on these videos. Sometimes they come out later than others, but sometimes life gets in the way. But nothing that I ever do means more to me than each and every one of you. You know, when every girl left me in a relationship, at least I had each and every one of you who loved Descendants and Zombies so much. And I think one of the coolest opportunities I ever had was to be with a girl whose daughter loved Descendants so much. And watching that movie probably 100 times over. And I myself must have watched The Rise of Ren 100 times. And I loved it so much. I know it was only a 90-minute movie, and how can you tell a story in 90 minutes? I get that. But that opens up the door to create a sequel. And a sequel after that, and a sequel after that, if you can pick up on the pattern. You can't tell a story in 90 minutes and complete it. One installment of this franchise, this spin-off, is not enough. Even two is not enough, because there is so much of a backstory that is underappreciated with fairy tales. And I know this because I studied folk literature for forever. There are so many characters and so many fairy tales that are underappreciated, with so many backstories that are left untold. And we still got a long way to go with this one, and this story is far from over. So for those critics out there that are saying the story is over, what is wrong with you guys? You know, take a chance on Kylie Cantrell and see where she can go with this. I hate seeing tears in Kylie's eyes. So I just want Kylie to know that I'm going to run for President of the United States, and we're going to give Kylie Cantrell a reason to shut her eyes more than she's ever had before. And I mean that. But I can't do that unless you hit the subscribe button. So if I get like 10,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, my claims of running for president of the United States will become more legitimate, and we can start up our own campaign, and we can have Kylie Contrell seeing America through her eyes and the way she wants to be appreciated for. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for supporting Kylie Contrell and Ruby Rose Turner the way that you have, more especially supporting Kylie Contrell because she needs you guys. You guys are the most amazing people in the world, and I'm sure Kylie has said 100 times over that she appreciates each and every one of you. I know she said it because I've heard her, and I can vouch for Kylie. But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for supporting her and showing her the love that she deserves and has deserved for quite some time. I remember watching her on Hello Kylie, her YouTube show. It was so adorable. I loved it. I remember watching the very first episode of it. I was one of the pilots of that episode, and I was one of the first fans to watch it. And I loved it. It was so inspiring to me how she was reviewing a show like Sam and Cat, which I loved. I'm really sad that series only got 35 episodes in one season because of not a mutual understanding between Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy. I love that, and I loved hearing her talk about shows like Wizards of Waverly Place. I loved how she was so inspired from it and could draw inspiration from it, and all of her friends were posting videos on YouTube at the time, which was very limited to what you could do, so many restrictions. I know because I had a YouTube channel of my own that was going nowhere, and my show was The Heights of Shit. And it had a lot to do with the limitations and stuff. So I'm very thankful that YouTube has advanced its presentation methods, and now you can reach more people than ever before. And I'm very thankful to have access to the technology that I do now, including a Mickey waffle maker at my kitchen and this Mickey coffee mug, which I drink out of every morning. You haven't got to tell anybody that. Oh, man. And then I think that I have a chance with people like Kylie Contrell and Dove Cameron. I really don't know. I don't know if Ryan McCartan drinks out of a Mickey Mouse coffee mug every morning. I don't know if Kylie Contrell's ex-boyfriend has a Goofy mug or a Mickey Mouse coffee mug or anything, but I think I'm one-upping them. From all the horror stories I've heard about Kylie Contrell's relationships and her friends' relationships, about being with a guy that has one mattress on his floor and one poster on his wall, no reciprocal lights, I think I'm upping them by a lot. I'm one-upping them with a PlayStation 5, every PlayStation 5 video game in existence, Sonic the Hedgehog posters, a lot of Disney merch. I'm well-dressed every morning, so hopefully these girls will have a crush on me, and they will shoot Descendants 6 in my backyard, and we'll have a whole lot of fun. I have a really big backyard. And don't worry about the music. I know how to produce music. I had a hand in doing that for years. I did a lot of stuff with indie bands and a lot of famous rock bands and stuff, and I would help them produce music and record it for them, and we can do that in my basement. So don't worry about that. I got everything figured out. I know what I'm doing. Kylie Contrell can record the songs in my basement. We can shoot the movie in different scenes and locations throughout Newfoundland. It's a beautiful place. As far as I'm concerned, Newfoundland is just as beautiful as British Columbia. The only reason they chose that place, that location, was because of the landscape and the, how big it was, the density of it. So I can take them to a lot of heritage sites and stuff, and we can have a whole lot of fun doing that. So shooting the scenes and recording the music is nothing on me. And don't worry about the money. I will finance it, especially more so when I become president of the United States, because Descendants is going to get a huge gift from me, a huge boost, because I'm personally going to sign documentation to secure the future of Descendants and Zombies for the next 15 years, with or without the stars of the franchise currently. We will do it. But I would love to have them on board as producers, executive producers, and even making cameos in the movies as they get older. Because I think there is a greater appreciation for people like Kylie Contrell and Ruby Rose Turner that have yet to be seen. And to be honest with each and every one of them, I miss Ruby dearly. And I really do cry myself to sleep every single night. I'm going to bestow so many gifts on the Descendants franchise and each and every one of you, because I believe in you so much. When you believed in me when I had nobody, I just want to give you guys something back. Something that you can be proud of, something that you know you're really going to enjoy watching. And I know I say a lot of crazy things about hunting vampires at nighttime, jumping in through my window and jumping on this podcast. If you only knew how real that was. And I just love it so much. I love how we all come together with this. We don't quit on each other, and when we know somebody is hurt, we just do our best to let them know we have a friend out there. And it is amazing. So I can only hope that these podcasts are reaching more people than I ever realized. I see the watch hours. I see the subscribers on this YouTube channel going up all the time. Which, by the way, if you aren't one of them, please hit the subscribe button and help me out. I would love to run for President of the United States to make Kylie Contrell happy, to wipe the tears out of her eyes. She is so appreciative of each and every one of you. Let's start being more appreciative of who Kylie Cantrell is. I love her so much, man. It just breaks my heart. You know, I saw this so many times over the years with Disney stars that I loved because I was a part of every generation of Disney, or at least I feel as if I was a part of every generation of Disney. And I don't know if I'd be able to do it without the stars of Disney. I don't think I'd ever be able to do it without each and every one of you, because the reality of it is I have 1,000 girls subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I can only hope that from my heart to yours, I'm doing a great job with these videos and you love them so much. Well, obviously I must be doing something right because you girls are hitting the subscribe button. I love to tell you stories that relate to Descendants and Zombies, because I think a lot of people just jump to reviewing it, criticizing it. They either review it or they criticize it for a half hour to an hour, whatever the case may be, and you're not really seeing or appreciating what you want to get out of these videos, and you're not getting very much informative, and you're not really having a whole lot of fun watching these videos. I think you love watching Ruby Rose Turner dance for the dance number "Life is Sweeter When You Are," portraying the character Bridget, and watching Kylie Cantrell kick ass as the badass Red in the movie. I think that's where you're getting the most fun and the most enjoyment out of. And it really hurts me that you're hearing so many negative reviews about people that you love so much. So I think the time is here for you to hear something nice about your favorite Descendant stars, because you deserve that. You deserve that more than anybody else on YouTube is ever going to tell you. And that is more than you're going to get and hear from any other YouTube creator out there. I know that I wear like a $5 shirt every morning, and my hair is never combed, and I look like somebody that probably could have been a troll in Descendants. I know that. But the thing is, the thing about being a YouTube creator is you got to create your video before you do anything else in life. That's what I do. Before I go to the store and buy milk and stuff, I jump on here. Before I even have my cup of tea in the morning. Like with this here that I haven't even finished. Don't ever tell anybody about that Mickey mug. And you're saying to yourself, Jonathan, everybody knows you have a Mickey mug. You post videos with it all the time. I watch every video that you post. Cut me some slack. It is a really nice day here this morning, though. My heart will forever be with Ruby Rose Turner. I can't believe that girl had a crush on Justin Bieber. What is it about Justin Bieber that makes him so appealing to so many people? I don't get that. It breaks my heart every single time. Ruby, find better for yourself in life. And if you can't find anything better for yourself in life, come here and we'll go down to my basement and record Life is Sweeter When You Are and shoot Descendants 5. And you can use my helipad on the top of my roof and land your helicopter with all your friends. I also really appreciate the friendship between Kylie Cantrell and Ruby Rose Turner. I appreciate that more than I've ever said. Because I don't think there was ever enough kindness spread in this world. And every time I see photos of Kylie and Malia and Ruby together, it blows my mind. It really blows my mind. How do I make such great Descendants videos? All I do is speak from my heart. I never prepare anything. I never pre-write anything. And I don't even know what I'm going to say when I jump on this podcast talking about Descendants and Zombies. I just say how I feel. And I find that is the most effective way to create content for you guys. Because a lot of people will just say how they feel through the power of writing stuff, a teleprompter or a pre-written script. And if there's anything I've known about theater and studying effort sounds and projecting your voice, there's no better way to show appreciation for your audience than connecting with them through saying how you feel about just everything without pre-writing stuff, because you never know what to expect. I can only hope that you guys love these videos so much. Thank you so much for just allowing me to be a part of your life, never ever quitting on me, never ever leaving me. And I guess we have come to the fork in the road this morning where you choose whether or not to stay here or to find somebody else on YouTube who creates good YouTube videos about Descendants and Zombies, because I think there are probably a whole lot better videos about Descendants and Zombies that you will find on YouTube this morning. But the thing is, I would love for you to stay here because I have so much appreciation for each and every one of you. I just love for you to stay here and keep watching these videos. And that's the most honest opinion or segue that you will hear from any other YouTube creator out there. I love you guys dearly for just being here and never ever quitting on me. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your life and making me the voice of Descendants and Zombies. Somehow this happened, and I am forever eternally grateful for each and every one of you, because I believe that happily ever after does exist and forever has a chance of living on eternally in all of our hearts. And thank you for allowing me to keep that message alive and helping me keep that message alive for someone out there who I know needs it. So with that being said, what do you say we look at this Kylie Cantrell Descendants interview again this morning, because I love Kylie Cantrell And I don't think that there is any room or any need of constructive or just general criticism for Kylie Control, because we all love her dearly, and the support for Kylie is here and can be found on this YouTube channel. You'll probably think to yourself, hey Jonathan, nice $5 shirt. I know. What do you say we watch this video together? And while we're watching it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share the video.
Favorite Disney Channel original movie?
I mean, Descendants.
No bias. Wait, actually, I'll say Descendants too.
Okay, that. No bias.
I'll say Descendants or like Camp Rock.
Camp Rock.
Favorite Disney villain?
Queen of Hearts.
Original. I think Dr. Facilier.
You and I both know the real power in this world ain't magic. It's money.
Favorite Disney princess?
Princess Jasmine.
That's Jazzy, you did good. I think Cinderella.
All-time favorite Disney movie?
Honestly, Frozen. I love that movie.
I might go Lion King.
Okay. Favorite Disneyland snack?
Dole Whip.
Oh yeah, that's good. I love those like cream cheese filled pretzels.
Oh my, you both have
So
taste.
good.
You have
Yes.
taste.
Right?
Yes.
We're not the type. I don't think we're the type to walk around with like a turkey leg. Like
That's
no.
aggressive.
That's a
aggressive.
lot.
No.
That's a lot.
Favorite Descendants song?
Oh, I mean, Rotten to the Core is so classic.
So classic.
Honestly, I think I'll just sing that as thanks.
Okay.
I'll say Set It Off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Best Disney memory?
Oh, best. I mean, honestly, you probably getting cast for this if I can include that as like a Disney memory.
No,
That's
definitely.
pretty cute. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say that for sure.
I have like a vivid memory performing at Disneyland when I was a child with my like dance company.
Oh my god, I did the same thing.
What?
Yes. How old were you?
I was like 7.
Me too.
What if we were there at the same time?
We
That's
might have
so
been.
creepy. I'm gonna like do a deep dive.
Invisible string.
Oh.
For real. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like performing there like down Main Street in like a little Christmas getup, and it was just like so much fun I think it was like Justin Bieber's Drama Boy.
Oh my gosh.
This is the most fun that I have had in my entire life. What other guy will you see on YouTube this morning with the reciprocal lights turned the color of Bridget? Pink. What other guy out there would you see supporting Liamana Segura as Pink in Descendants this morning? Nobody. I just love Kylie Control so much that I want to do something about how she's crying all the time on TikTok, and I want to support you Descendants fans and post videos that you're going to love, and you're going to hit the subscribe button because of it. Give me like 150 million hours of watch time and 150 million subscribers, because check this out. If you guys make me famous overnight by each and every one of you hitting the subscribe button, then I will get to make cameos in Descendants. I will get to direct, write, and produce Descendants. Don't worry about the music. I've got all the music equipment that I have at my disposal to record these songs for Descendants. Music and script is nothing on me. I have everything at my disposal. Studio, everything. So we can make it happen. But the only way that it can happen is if each and every one of you hit the subscribe button and continue to show your love and support for this YouTube channel, because honestly, I don't know where I would be without each and every one of you. So many people think they can make it in this industry, but they can't because they don't have an ear for music. They don't have a love or a passion like we all do for Descendants and Zombies. And that's the best piece of advice that I can offer anybody, is that if you're in a relationship that you shouldn't be in, take yourself out of it, and you really have to know that being involved in the music industry and the entertainment business is really what you want to aspire to have and achieve out of life. If you think that, then go for it. But if you think you can aspire to be anything else like a cheerleader, a member of the volleyball team, what have you, go for that. Don't ever let anybody hold you back from achieving your dreams. And know that every dream can become a reality, because Forever and Happily Ever After does exist, no matter what any other YouTube creator out there will tell you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for joining me. Most of all, thank you for taking a chance on me when you didn't have to. Because I know a lot of people probably don't even like my videos, but I know somewhere in your heart you have a love and a passion for this like I do, and I share it with you, and I love creating these videos for you, and I can only hope that you love these videos just as much as what I do creating them for you. So with that being said, on this beautiful morning, what do you say we take ourselves up in the opportunity to go spread some kindness? Just to let you guys know, I will be back later tonight to drop another podcast on this YouTube channel, so if you have not subscribed, you're going to want to do that as we spread kindness this morning, because there is somebody out there who needs it. With that being said, bye YouTube, I love you all, and we will do this again in just a couple of hours.